Hello everybody. In this video, I just want to discuss one more method of a string, that is partition, and also we'll discuss R partition. Okay. So let us discuss these methods with the help of program. So here in this program, in the str variable, I have stored welcome in Python tutorial. Okay. Now here see, again I am going to define one variable. Okay, and then I am going to call partition method first. Partition. Okay, so in this case, for the partition method we have to pass one parameter, so that parameter I am passing here initially as Python. Okay, and then I am going to just print value of x. Okay, so before giving discussion of this, I just want to show you, before giving use of this partition, I just want to show you output of this program. See here, we have got output of this particular program in this way. Okay, what exactly happen in this case is, okay, if you apply partition method and if you pass suppose Python, this Python is present in this particular string. Okay, so if I pass Python here for the partition method, then what will happen, it will just divide this particular string into three part. Okay, where first part is before the part of the string present before this particular word in original string, that is this part welcome in. Okay, before Python welcome in is there, so that welcome in is added in tuple. Actually this is a tuple in Python. So tuple in Python, we all know that it is represented by using rounded brackets. Okay, so first this will be first part. Okay, what will be first part? It is a part which is present in the original string before the present before this Python word. Okay, because Python we pass as a parameter for partition. Okay, then this will be first part, then second part will be matching word. So this is a matching word, so second part it will be added in this. Okay, and third part will be the portion of the string which is present after this matching word, that is tutorial. So third part is tutorial. Okay, so what this partition method will do, this partition method will divide the given string in three different parts, where first part is the part present before the matching keyword, second part is a matching keyword itself, and third part is the part present after matching keyword. So it will just divide the given string into three different parts. Okay, now see, sometime it may happen like, suppose here for the partition I'm passing keyword like this Java. Okay, now in this case what will happen, Java is not present in str. If this is the case, then also compiler will divide this particular string into three different parts. Even if here you are passing keyword which is not present in the str, I want to show you output here of that one. Okay, if you are passing here keyword which is not present in str, then also partition will divide this string into three part, where first part will be complete string. Okay, complete string, because matching keyword is not found. So in the first part it will just store complete string, and second and third part, see here, second and third part will be empty. Second and third part will be empty. Okay, so I hope you are getting this point. Now I just want to discuss one more point. Suppose here I just want to modify, because this is the first statement and I want to add one more statement. Okay, that is welcome. Once again I am writing Python, suppose this time programming. Okay, now if this is the case, and here is for the partition method, instead of passing Java, now again I am going to pass Python. Okay, now in this case, see, if you concentrate on this particular string, in this string Python keyword is present actually two times. So in this case what will happen, if you are calling partition method, then it will just consider the first matching word. It will just consider the first matching word. So this is the first matching word. So output of this one will be, first part will be welcome in, then second part will be Python itself, and third part will be this complete part. Okay, that is tutorial welcome in Python programming. I want to show you output. See here, first part is welcome in, second matching keyword, that is Python, and third is this remaining complete part. Okay, so if you are calling partition method and matching keyword is present more than once in the original string, then it will just consider the first matching keyword. Okay, so here it is just going to consider this Python matching keyword, first matching keyword, and accordingly it has divided this string into three parts, where this will be first part, welcome in, then second part is a matching keyword, and third part is the part present after matching keyword. Okay, now instead of calling partition, here one more method is there, that is R partition. R partition. Okay, now if you call R partition, then it will just try to match the this particular keyword in this particular string from end, from this side. Okay, so initially when we call only partition, it has just start from left side, so this was the first matching keyword. Okay, and instead of partition, if we call R partition, it will just start scanning the string from right side, so this will be the keyword, matching keyword. Okay, if you call R partition, because it will just start from end. Okay, so if we execute this program, then in what way will get output? This is a matching keyword, means this part will be stored in will be stored as first element, then this will be second element, and this will be third element. Okay, so in earlier case we have got this type of output because we call only partition, so if you are calling partition, it will just start from left, but now we are calling R partition, means it will just start from right, so this will be first part, then Python will be second, and programming will be third. I want to show you output. See here, this will be first part, then Python second, and programming will be third. Okay, so I hope you are getting use of partition and R partition method. So that's all for this video. Stay tuned for further updates.